Hi, my name's Geoff. I'm a CPA. I practice in Daytona Beach and Gettysburg, Pennsylvania. I have a dual residency where I find myself traveling back and forth during tax season every week, and after tax season, pretty much stay in Gettysburg and go to Florida when needed. I want to talk today about some clients and then myself of how we drive each other crazy, the other alter ego that seems to mislead you. I find in practice where CPAs in public practice, where they are successful, is their ability to adapt to the environment. And most of the time that is being able to adapt to the ego of our client. One particular client of mine, you know how we all, every town USA have that big fish in a small pound, and you know, they think they are God's gift and they know everything. And this one in particular, I get the call at about 1 in the morning. It's from his wife, and she says he needs to see you right now. He's bawling, he's crying, and he's losing it. And so I said, just meet me in my office. I'll be there in 20 minutes. And so we did. And we discussed things. He's bringing a suitcase full of all his paperwork, and which wasn't even necessary. But we just sat down and we just talked. And trying to get to the bottom of it. You know, this is where sometimes as CPAs, we're not licensed or have our education in psychology, but it's amazing how much we really do. Being through many conferences and hundreds of clients and you know, our professional acquaintances and friends or surface friends, however you want to call them. So we got down, we talked, and as he's bawling, and we got down to the issue. It was, you know, he has a major real estate company and leasing to the government, fear of losing that lease, and but the overall thing was a fear of disappointment to Dad. Well, you know, you get down to it. You know, he lost Dad at a young age. It was Dad's company, and so you sit there, you console him, and you just go over and you take your time and you adjust. You adjust to what is going on. Why is he acting this way? And you bring them down to a level of ease, calm, and then you send them on their way. And they always follow up and to make sure, you know, hey, you're back on pace. The moral of this is just to look at the reality of the situation. Are you really going to lose this this contract? You know, you have to look at what is in the area, understand the facts of what is your work environment, of what your area holds. And in this particular case, we're located very close to a heavy federal communication center, and they're not gonna let this place go. And just reiterate with them, there's no way that they're going to part with this kind of contract. So it's just a matter of calming your client and getting to the basis of facts and not the reality of numbers. I think what we did is, what a lot of clients of mine will do with him is you become this soundboard, and then you let him express his ideas, his emotions to you. And then you say, let's stop and look at the rational effect of what's really going on. And we did that. And you calm your client and you just let him know that everything's going to be great, that it's been this way for years and it's going to continue this way for years. I think a lot of clients or people, business acquaintances you have, we look and we try to have this search that we're trying to grow to something. A lot of people are they want money, they want to accumulate wealth. Others, it could be some other motivating factor that they're looking for. One particular client who's getting ready to be incarcerated for a long time. Let's just say, not necessarily a client, but an attorney in town who thought that escrow money of a client's estates was hers. So, you know, we're doing fiduciary work, and you're hired by this attorney, put you in an ethical situation, because you know they're not turning over the money to their client. and their client comes to you full of grief and despair, and obviously they're yelling at you for not doing the job to aid in the return of their money. And it puts you in a situation, of course, you go to legal counsel and your insurance carrier just to make sure you're doing the right thing. And in this particular situation, you're going to get the call. You get the call from the FBI, the IRS, who are working together, and amazing. It's just be prepared for those kind of things, because you never know when that situation is going to rise. Having gone through a situation like that with the attorney, you realize you must do the right thing. Your ethics are tested, and always contact your legal representative and your insurance carrier and make sure you're given the sound advice and know where you stand and what path to follow in the right direction. In my case, this is what happened. I contacted my attorney and also the insurance agent of our insurance carrier, and we came to the conclusion that we needed to disengage ourselves from this situation and move forward with our own career and our own path, and let the attorney figure out things on her own regard. The bottom line is this: when you have a client that is in an unethical situation, the best foot for you to do is cut and run.
Don't look back.
And don't look back. I know you can piece all that together.
What I want to do here on this case is, this is perfect for emotional intelligence. What I can do on this one is talk to the whole cognitive aspect, because we've got this guy who at 1 o'clock in the morning is having a panic attack, and his wife, he's in such bad state. What you did is you listened to him. That's the most important thing, and you became aware of what his situation was. And then what you were able to do as a trusted individual is say, well, here's how you're completely wrong. And that's exactly what cognitive therapy does, which is like, I listen to you, boom, boom, boom. But it's sort of like an internal debate, which is externalized, where you're actually saying, well, no, you're thinking irrationally. So you're actually the rational guy.
That's correct.
Make sense?
Yes.
And as a CPA, who else are they going to listen to?
Right.
All right? So, Sir,
excellent.
Nice job.
No, appreciate it.